Right, now we've traced the butterfly, I want to show you another technique. Now, this technique is where the computer does all the tracing for you. Okay, now there are some positives with this. There are some negatives with this. I'm going to let you decide what these positives and negatives are after we do it. Okay, so this is relatively simple to make a stencil. What we're going to do is we're going to call what's called vectorize it. Okay, so we're going to vectorize our stencil. And basically vectorize, vector is another name, a computer name for a line. Okay, so a vector is a line. And we're going to vectorize this stencil. So I'm going to click on the vectorize tool over here. And then I'm going to vectorize just by clicking on the stencil. Now, it looks like to our eyes that this stencil is black and white. But actually, what you can see are there are lots of different shades of grey. We've got some 2 different shades of grey here. We've got black and white. So we need to make, first of all, this stencil black and white. So to do that, we click here on monochrome. And then we can affect our luminancy. So I can make it less light, I can make it less dark, and I can make it really dark. Obviously, we don't want it that dark. And this allows you just to mess around and get your thing as detailed as you can, your stencil as detailed. So I want probably around here, this type of this darkness here, and I'm going to click OK. So I've made it monochrome. I've messed around my luminancy bar. I'm going to click OK. Don't worry about this part, we just click OK here, and then you can see that it is vectorized. Now, at the moment, it's solid and it's black. Okay, so what we're going to do, we want to unfill it. So we're going to use the select tool on the left-hand side here. We're going to select our butterfly, and then we're going to click on fill, and we're going to make it no fill. Okay, so we've got it solid fill at the moment. We're going to click on no fill. So click no fill, and then I'm going to click OK. All right, now this stencil was actually quite good. It was, it didn't have a lot of detail. Your stencils might have more detail. So if I give you an example, if I find a different stencil perhaps, so a stencil like this one here. So if I right click and I copy this one, and then I bring this one in, and then I try and vectorize this stencil here. So if I vectorize it, click on vectorize, click on my stencil, make it to monochrome, and then maybe turn my luminancy up, click OK, click OK, and then I click fill, no fill. Okay, what you notice is you lose a lot of this sort of detail, all right? But the stencil I had, so I'm going to delete that one, the stencil I had of the butterfly actually worked quite well to vectorize it. So there are 2 different ways of doing it. The benefits of the tracing the stencil is obviously you get nice rounded edges. The benefits with the vectorizing is it's a lot quicker, okay? And I'm going to let you decide how you create your own stencil, and whether you want to vectorize it or whether you want to actually trace it yourself, all right? Now, and I'm going to let you do that. So once you've tried tracing them, I want you to also try the vectorizing, all right? So see how you get on.